Our initial damage assessment indicates that over some 120,000 buildings in Western Jamaica have lost their roofs. This directly impacts some 90,000 families. We are acutely aware that many communities are still marooned, cut off by flooding and landslides. I can report that through the efforts of the Jamaica Defence Force, the National Works Agency, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, and others, we successfully re-established access to many of these communities. However, as of this morning, there is some indication that some 27 communities remain marooned, primarily in the difficult-to-reach areas of St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Trelawney. The ODPEM, alongside other local agencies and with the assistance from our international partners, are making every effort to conclude on the initial damage assessment reports, the rapid needs assessment, to determine the full extent of the damage across Jamaica. This will help the government to understand the needs as we prepare to transition to a recovery phase. A number of shelters have been closed as persons are returning to their communities, whilst the data from some shelters is limited due to communication challenges. However, as of 10 p.m. last evening, a total of 184 shelters remain open. Some 2,487 persons have been displaced into these shelters, primarily from the St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, and Hanover areas. It is our commitment that no one will be forgotten, as the ODPEM is coordinating through the JDF and our international partners, airlift as well as dedicated ground teams to deliver food, water, medical supplies to these locations. We will not stop until every single person who is affected is reached. A massive relief operation is in full swing. If the question on the minds is that, is help coming, the answer is yes. A unified team is carrying out this effort. Through the efforts of the ODPEM, the MLSS, the JDF, over some 36,000 food packages have been delivered. If there's anyone out there who requires assistance or has critical information to share, please contact the ODPEM. Our teams are standing by 24/7 to respond. The ODPEM's National Emergency Operations Center, contact number 876-906-7668, 876-967-1105. Also toll-free access, 888-225-5637. You can also email the ODPEM at neoc@odpem.org.jm. You can also follow us on all our social media pages. In closing, I want to reiterate that the ODPEM is running a 24-hour operation. Every agency of government is in lockstep. The private sector and our international partners are by our side. We are making progress every day in restoring power, telecommunications, water, clearing roads, and delivering aid. As the Director General, my message to you is this: we understand that these have been some challenging times, and we acknowledge the challenges faced. Please know that the ODPEM's response is one that is committed, coordinated, and determined. We are fully engaged in a comprehensive multi-agency effort across the island to provide effective relief and restore services whilst prioritizing the country's needs. We will persist until every Jamaican is met. Thank you, and may God bless Jamaica.